Good morning. My name is Manuel. Isaac is my nephew. I want to thank you all for coming this morning to support my brother Willie, Tony, and their family on this very special day. Please bear with me. I'm going to read so I keep my thoughts clear. When my brother Willie asked if I could say a few words at the service, I immediately said yes. Yet after beginning to write some of what I knew about my nephew, it became apparent that I really didn't know much about Isaac. This alarmed me, and it made me feel guilty. We seem to get caught up in our own little world, our own little family life, that we neglect that we have an extended family that at times needs us from time to time. I wasn't always available for Isaac. I asked the Lord to forgive me and to give me the guidance as I prepared this honor that my brother Willie has placed before me. I remember a small, sensitive boy crying as I consulted him in the parking lot of one of our many family reunions. What he was crying about, I don't remember. But I do remember that instance. I remember playing with Isaac when he was a little boy when we visited his parents. My memories are mostly of Isaac as a little boy. I rarely seen him as an adult. I remember the big hugs I would get from Isaac each time I saw him. He would kiss me in the cheek and tell me he loved me. I have been able to visit my brother Willie more often this past 4 or 5 years. Since my daughter Stephanie lives in Manteca, I was usually able to stop by on my way back home to Fresno. Many times Isaac would be there to greet me with a smile and a big hug. I'm going to miss those big hugs. Excuse me. Isaac was always respectful and cheerful in my presence. I never heard Isaac complain about anything. All I ever saw was a positive, generous, and caring person, wanting to make you feel welcome and comfortable. I remember how loving and caring he was with his Uncle Sal. Isaac gave of himself without asking for anything in return. I am so grateful to God for giving us that extraordinary time period, though painful, because I was able to observe what a wonderful and caring man my nephew had become. He made me so proud. I had known Isaac was occasionally ill, but I was not aware how seriously ill he really was. I had not visited Willie as often as the past 3 or 4 months. Why, I don't know. I just got busy, I guess. But the Lord blessed me by allowing my daughters, Stephanie and Brianna, and me to be present the day he chose to take his beloved Isaac home to be by his side. You could see it in Isaac's face, peaceful face, how carefully and lovingly the Lord carried him away. I was amazed at the number of friends, neighbors, and family that came to be by his bedside to demonstrate their love and respect for Isaac. My nephew was truly loved and cared about. I am grateful for having our family reunions that made it possible for me to be with and to play with all my nephews and nieces. It seems that playing is what I did most of the time. We cannot take our time with someone for granted. Tomorrow is not guaranteed to anyone. Let the people closest to you know how much you appreciate and love them. Now, today. The Lord reached down and lifted Isaac to be by his side on September 11th, 2016. Just as 9/11, 2001 is remembered and changed the United States forever. God wanted to make sure that we did not forget Isaac when he took him home on 9/11. Let this be an awakening for us to open our hearts and minds. Let us reach out to one another and attempt to be as caring and giving as my nephew Isaac was. Each year at 9/11, as we remember Isaac,